Hi, I'm Paula and have together with my co-founder Felix founded Rebaba. We're both mechanical engineers, and when we worked at Northvolt and Tesla, we saw all of the amazing opportunities with batteries, but also large problems. So we founded Rebaba to build circular battery energy storage with a vision to democratize access to sustainable and affordable energy worldwide. Because as the world shifts to renewables, energy prices spike and the grid becomes unstable. So industries, buildings and EV chargers can't grow without reliable power, so they need batteries to store energy when it's cheap and use it when they need it. And this is creating a booming market, set to grow 20 times by 2034. So the time to act is now. So a lot of batteries are being made for green solutions, but the production is complex and harmful. At the same time, we're actually wasting the absolute majority of what we've already produced. EV batteries retain more than 80% of their capacity after the life in the vehicle and can be used for another decade. So at Rebaba, we use this to build stationary energy storage. So it's like large-scale power banks for industries and buildings. Our system design is optimized for second life batteries. So with the unique hardware and software for efficient upcycling, which we're now moving into patenting, we can already compete with the cheapest batteries on the market, but thanks to having zero carbon batteries, we save up to 100 tons of carbon dioxide per unit. Our systems cut energy bills by up to 40% and ensure reliable power. On top of that, they generate revenue by supporting the grid with balance, giving a 2.7-year payback time. And we have built our strategy around 3 big and unique bets. We don't believe in green premiums. We build agnostic systems, and we scale lean and decentralized. Because what makes this possible is our unique upcycling technology, which gives us a crucial competitive advantage. So thanks to this, our Rebaba brain, we can handle more than 40 different types of batteries, allowing us to source local, low-cost batteries worldwide and remove the trade-off between green and affordable. And this is important, because supply partners want an all-leader solution, and this has given us partnerships with hundreds of megawatt hours in available supply for us already today. And we source for half the cost of our competitors, which takes us to our #1 customer buying criteria, which is the price. After price, our customers care about European-controlled infra and low-carbon batteries, and we excel in both. That's why we win. So we don't need gigafactories, just workshops with electricians, and we call them circular hubs. The first one is up and running since the summer, and we already cut COGS with 80% only on the first iteration. So by capitalizing on inefficiencies in recycling and partnering up with giants, we scale our impact with profit. We offer our systems directly to customers and now also via distributors. The model builds on a direct sale plus services, allowing us to scale sales while also building a strong recurring revenue. And this is working. We have paying customers, a growing pipeline, and we just received a €1 million grant from the Swedish Innovation Agency together with industry-leading partners. We're now at our current capacity, and we need to raise a seed round to scale our impact, first going to Europe and then worldwide, because the world needs access to clean, affordable, and reliable energy, and Rebaba batteries are the solution. Thank you. Kiitos.
Thank you, Paula. Who wants to go first? Bruno?
I would love to understand, what are the main customers you're currently selling to? Would that be industrial clients, manufacturers who have private grids that you'll be able to tap into, or just better understand the case?
Yeah, thank you so much. It's where we get the most traction is with commercial property and builders or buildings. So it's large. Our first customers are a listed logistics facility company and a governmental municipality parking garage. So it's both governmental and private customers. We're also getting a lot of inbound from residential customers because it's such a price-attractive system for them. But we don't target them directly, so we're going to them via distributors. And then we have distributors within the EV charging segment because they are struggling a lot with finding the right grid capacity. So our systems are around 40 to 40 kilowatt hours to a megawatt hour.
And can you tell us a bit more about your production and manufacturing facilities? Like how vertically integrated are you and how are you thinking about it, especially as you scale?
Yeah, I love that question. So it's basically, we moved into a workshop over the summer and we did a repainting and we're already up and running. So that's how easy it is for us to actually scale this. So our whole strategy is to just scale with these hubs to local battery streams globally. And we use as many industry standard components as possible, and then just scale with our smartness. So kind of like the Coca-Cola scaling setup. And we're vertically integrated we buy the old batteries, we build them into the actual hardware systems, and then we put on our BMS, like battery management system, the brain control unit, and an EMS, which we white label. So for the customers, it's completely turnkey, including optimization, which is kind of unique. And which we also win a lot of customers on.
Can you expand to new countries or regions easily?
Yeah, definitely. That's thanks to this easy setup. So everywhere where there's been an electrification of transport, we have a lot of local batteries. So by setting up the workshops close to the battery streams, like close to recyclers, car dismantlers, OEMs, it's super easy to just get them to the facility, do a simple upcycling with our efficient technology, and then get them back out on the market. So we actually avoid a lot of complexity with going over borders and long transportation.
You mentioned you source at 50% of the cost versus your competitors.
Yeah.
You mean competitors who are starting with new batteries, or you mean competitors who are also recycling car batteries?
Yeah, the other repurposers. So that's a good question. So it's other Second Life companies, basically.
And how do you scale that? Like, it sounds too good to be true.
Yeah, I mean, that's why we've done these bets. So our competitors have chosen to sign with maybe one or two OEMs. And in some cases, we've seen that has led them to being cut from supply completely or being tied up into super expensive agreements. While with our control unit, since we can handle all these 40 different types and continuously integrate more, we can actually we don't have to buy a specific like Volvo battery with a specific setup. We did in our first generation of systems, but now with this, we can take whatever's available, and that's also how we scale much easier to the different batteries in the different markets. Yeah.
All right, our time is up.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you, Paula. Thank you for the questions. Jerry?